Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Less than 3. Goodness, 31 months. People of the world, join hands. Start a hype train. Hype train.
This is really annoying. I thought this was a mathematical impossibility to end up here. And I might be wrong. The answer is Liberty Island, but if only, as Clive pointed out to me, if only 2 people were able to get access, then that would be a softlock. I've gone through every player who is potentially able to answer. The only other one was possibly Suzala, but they have already answered as well. Everyone has already solved this one. There aren't enough players left in play. There are 5 puzzles in round 1, Clive. Yeah, but it won't go to the next one. Maybe I can force it to the next one. That's a good way of thinking about it. Now, if I can do that, if I can force it onto the next puzzle, then we may yet survive this. Let me have a look. Hang on. If I go... Load around one place. If I go load next puzzle, have I got a button on that? Next puzzle. No, that's an enumerator. But it's just load puzzle. So if I just... Alright, hang on. If I just go load puzzle. Now in theory everybody should be able to solve again. There we go. Not ideal, but that has sorted that. Right, I'll let you play the rest of the game. Someone make a note of that, and I will fix it. Wrong button, let's not turn this out.
A hacker hacking hAx0R. Wait, what? What face?
Good evening. Welcome to game night, eventually. Bit later than I anticipated it might start. Yeah, hello Topper, I'm here. The soft lock in that first round, I should probably fix that. I didn't think it was possible. But yeah, that's a thing. Fortunately, I did leave a button there that I was able to click to basically force reload the puzzle, which reloaded the same puzzle, which meant Juju Trey ended up getting through, and very well played as well. But congratulations to Samster, our hacker champion, and it should have iterated your pennies for that game, or it will do once this bonus stops right here. Yeah, you should also have a hacker victory, which is a new field that I've added to the database, but it won't be showing on the website yet because I need to update that app as well. Juju Trey, remember the trick to say it. 223 words, yeah, 223. That's good. 223. Do it. I'll go 223. Anyway, good evening to you all, and apologies for the slight bug in that first time playing game. Often these things do happen if I miscalculate something, but apart from that, maybe still a bit long, maybe just a little bit long still. I don't know. Need to think about that. Look forward to your feedback as ever in the suggestions section of the Discord. We'll stop that bonus right there. It is time for game night. We've got Cryptex and brand new DangerZone with the new build, new look DangerZone this evening, which is a slightly scary thing to do. The 5 grid could be removed. Yeah, all of the rounds do seem to be sort of slightly polarizing. People seem to either love or hate them, and not the same ones, curiously. So that's interesting. Anyway, good evening to Topper and Oni, Quizface, AB Me, Prudes 223, David, Kodo, Energias, Samster, Clive, Cetra, good evening Lupine and DMC, Player 2, Vision, Joe, Sportsy, Bitter Otter, good evening to Halo and Reese and Dante and Suzala and P-Fire, G. Eisens, Natter, Lewis, Quizzle, Dogfish and anyone else who is lurking and loitering and lingering in the chat. You're very welcome here. With the soft lock fix here, probably about 20 minutes with the soft lock fix, so it's sort of comparable with other things, I suppose. Anyway, great to have you here, and welcome to game night this Tuesday evening, back after a break on Saturday. My goodness me, Ash with his 17 plus hours, and Ash, thank you very much for that 31-month subscription as well. Goodness, 31 months indeed. Congratulations on your marathon on Saturday, and huge congratulations on raising such a fantastic amount for charity. Well done on persevering all the way through to the end. Have a good rest this week, mate, until Saturday. Of course, I'll say more about that in a bit. Joe, thank you very much as well for the 14-month subscription right there, and to Oni for the 100 bits as well, and to G. Eisens for the 15-month subscription. A hacker, wait, what? It's, yeah, thank you very much for the 15-month subscription. Great to have you all here. I hope you are keeping well. And it's time to play Cryptex. More word fun, and this is Dogfish's pack, Dogfish 44's question pack. Very friendly across the board as I proof this one, and it's, I would say, pretty accessible all round. So if you want to play, type in the code. AQBM if you want to come play Cryptex. As I mentioned in my announcement, I've started the process of migrating all of the penny medals, because the pennies are already automated from within the game, but the medals aren't. They're always done manually by my app here. So if you're a medalist in this tonight, I'd be very curious to see if it iterates your medal. And Dogfish, likewise, your author credit. So if you could just possibly clock your medal cabinet before we start, that would be a very useful exercise. And I will keep some. I have got some backup data just in case something does go wrong. But yes, that would be very helpful if you can. 16 in so far to play Cryptex. I'll give you a minute or two to come and join the lobby. Oh, you're braving the tube strike shapes. 2021 European, saying voila champion Barbara Pravi. Apologies for this is Cryptex work. Well, thank you for stopping by just to say hello, Shapes. Best of luck with the strikes. I know they did recommend not travelling today, but or certainly they recommended working from home. But obviously, if it's not work but pleasure you're out for, best of luck with it all. Do hope that you can get there one way or t'other. So, another 30 seconds, and then we'll get this game underway. It is Cryptex, is written by Dogfish. Very accessible pack. I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. Please pleasure from home if you can. Yes, that would be a thing. Scorecat, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Hope you're well. Right, I think we're going to get going. So we are up to 8:30 now, so I think if people were going to be here, then I think they would be here by now. What part of the UK are you from? What am I from? I'm originally from the Midlands, now living on the south coast. Generally everyone, okay. I live in a village called Sidlesham, just outside the city of Chichester in West Sussex. As Lupine is pointing out, for Cryptex, a pen and paper is advisable. You might need to make some notes along the way. Would be very useful for you, or a Google Docs or something, or a Notepad++, anything that you can make notes at, because you will need to piece together the answers to your Cryptex, and they will come to you in bits and pieces. I'll give you 5 seconds before I lock this lobby up, and the game will begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play. So, it is time for Cryptex, as written by Dogfish, and here are the rules. In round 1, decryption. Every 20 seconds, you'll be presented an index number and an 8-letter clue. There are 8 clues in total. These clues will help you to crack the Cryptex at the end of the round. Clue and the Cryptex share the same letter in the index position. So, for example, if you get clue 6, hopping Australian marsupial, you type the answer kangaroo, and you take the 6th letter as indicated by the index, which would be R, and you put it into the 6th slot of your Cryptex. Gradually you'll piece together the letters of the Cryptex and they will spell out a full word. After all 8 clues have been revealed, there will be a 10-second break. At any time before that break, you may submit the answer to any of the clues that have been revealed. Even if they are no longer displayed on the screen, you can submit the answer to any at any time. So if you suddenly have a brainwave a bit later on, if something suddenly comes to you, then you will be able to retroactively answer the questions. Every correct answer is worth 5 points, but any incorrect answers or repeats will cost you a point. After the break, crack the Cryptex. You've got a single attempt to do that. Cracking the Cryptex is worth 20 points, but an incorrect answer will cost you 10. So you can crack the Cryptex even if you haven't got all the letters. You might have enough to try and piece something together, maybe take a bit of a guess at it, but of course there is a fairly steep penalty if you are wrong, so do tread wisely. And a message from our sponsor, Effrontery.
Home from work just in. Oh wait, entry is closed.
Thank you very much for the 15-month subscription there, Effrontery. Very grateful to you. Yes, so the more letters you get, the more chance you have of cracking the Cryptex, but it's not necessarily a barrier if you've got a few of them. And welcome on to the stream, Effrontery. It wasn't a joke you realised halfway through typing. Well, this is one of those automatic games, so once I press this magic button once more, I will not be able to stop it. Good luck to you all. Let's play Cryptex. Okay, so your first clue of the night. State divided by the Straits of Mackinac. For a single point. Or five single points, I should say. You want the first letter, first index. On we go. Sport for the Yankees and the Red Sox. Third letter. 5 points for getting the answer here. All of these will be 8 letters. Take the third letter. And on we go. They're always right, according to an idiom. Second index. Take the second letter of that word. Do come back to it if you think of it later on. Linguistic device, often taught alongside simile. Your 7th letter. Plenty of green going up there, which is nice to see. On to the next. Old-fashioned message, and also an instant messaging app. 8th letter. Okay, moving on. 6th index is what you want here. Wedge-shaped arch piece found at the top. You want the 6th letter. UD Smith and Energy are finding an error there. Can reattempt if you like. Reverse the blank. Generic sci-fi technobabble. You want the 5th letter for your Cryptex. Okay, just one more clue to come on this round. In the blank, to be disgraced. Now the 4th letter. Last few seconds to get answers in for this opening phase. And that is time up there. 10 seconds to check your working from the letters you've got. Have you managed to work out the Cryptex? If you haven't got all the letters, you might be able to take an educated guess. 20 seconds to solve the Cryptex. 20 points if you're right, minus 10 if you're wrong. Samster going wrong. Oh, the typo strikes. Bad luck there, Samster. Maybe some time to make it up. And the solution to the Cryptex was mushroom. The state divided by the Straits of Mackinac is Michigan. Sport for the Yankees and the Red Sox is baseball. They're always right according to an idiom, it's the customer. Linguistic device, often taught alongside simile, is a metaphor or a metaphor. Old-fashioned message and also an instant messaging app is a telegram. A wedge-shaped archpiece found at the top is a keystone. Reverse the polarity is the generic sci-fi technobabble. And in the doghouse is to be disgraced. Then that round, Lupine and Toot tied up with 60. P5 and Quizface and Only all have 55. Clive, Vision, Quizzle all on 50. Score count and David on 49. AB Me's got 45. Topper 39. Saps 25. Colo 24. Energia 23. Giles is 15. And 223 on negative 10. But still time to make it up. Let's reset the Cryptex. And we will go on to the next puzzle. Utopia. You want the 4th letter. And the next, Jack of all trades, 7 letters. Trickier one, this. A few people giving it a go. No one unearthing clue 7 yet. which we'll come back to that a bit later on. For now, let's go on to the next. Any member of the family Sciuridae. Oh, excuse me, a bit of a yawn tonight. Any member of the family Sciuridae. Second letter. Largest of the Canary Islands with 8 letters. You want the 5th. Toll road, especially in the eastern USA. 6th letter is what you want for the Cryptex. Moving on, element with chemical symbol SB, in spite of having neither S nor B in its name. You want the first letter. On to the next. Angels of the highest rank. 8th letter. Slightly trickier board here for people. Still some green coming up here though, which is nice to see. Last clue of the puzzle, caviar producing fish. The 3rd letter. Does look as though clue 7 has eluded everybody. We'll reveal the answer to that in just a moment. Have you got enough letters to crack the Cryptex? The last few seconds to check you're working here. And time to solve if you can. Plus 20 if you're right, minus 10 if you're wrong. Ooh, turn around here. Lupine firing and missing. A few others getting it right, a few others getting it wrong, quite a few abstaining. The Cryptex solution was... Aquarium. Answers to the clues. Utopia is paradise. A jack of all trades. The one that stumped everyone is a factotum, from where we got the U. Any member of the family Sciuridae is a squirrel, or a squirrel. Largest of the Canary Islands, Tenerife, or Tenerife. Toll road, especially in the eastern USA, is a turnpike. Element with chemical symbol SB is antimony. Angels of the highest rank are seraphim. And the caviar producing fish was a sturgeon. That's the end of puzzle 2. Toot's got the lead with 114. Quizzle second with 100. Oni's in third with 93. Vision 85. Quizface 75. P5 74. Lupine 73. Samson 64. David 63. Clive 61. Scorecard 57. ABB 48. Concludes the top row. And puzzle 2. Let's go and take a look at round number 2. For half a minute then, I thought the build had frozen. Round 2 is combination. Gameplay is identical to round 1, except each clue is now a combination of 2 words. The ending of the first word is blended with the beginning of the second word. At least 2 of the letters will overlap, though I have on good authority, and double-checked this myself when proofing it, and Dogfish said I can share with you this with you. Each of the clues in this round, there will be 3 letters that overlap. Exactly 3 for all of the clues in the next 2 puzzles. An example there, poke hand of 5 hearts, mashed up with bar black blank would be a flush, plus a sheep, cross over the S and the H, mash them together, and you get flusheep. Except in this case there are going to be 3 letters that overlap for every puzzle. Make of that what you will. As before, take the index as indicated by the number and put it into that slot of your Cryptex with a view to trying to solve the Cryptex later on. Potentially DVD Smith, it could be a 7 and a 4 equally. Yeah, so they don't have to be 2 6s. It could be a, say, 7 and a 4 or a 6 and a 5. It could be 6 and 5 anyway. 6 and 5? I can't maths at the moment, but yeah, not necessarily, basically. Here we go then. So, a boatyard with a US spelling, and a 2006 Sacha Baron Cohen character, the 4th index, 4th character. And remember, you can still get clues towards your cryptex without fully solving the puzzle. If you solve half of them, and the letter that you need is in that particular half, you can still take the letter even if you don't know the whole thing. Bear that in mind. A triangular chip and a repeated part of a song. 5th index. Third. Genre for James Brown and Secret. 2nd index. Genre for James Brown and Secret. And the next. Minor appearance in a movie and cried like a chartre. Minor appearance in a movie and cried like a chartre. 1st letter, that's what you're after. Okay, halfway through. Self-repeating pattern and the softest mineral of the Mohs scale. 6th letter. And onwards, food served at Sukiyabashi Jiro and Protect. Food served at Sukiyabashi Jiro and Protect. Remember, you want the 8th letter here. And the next, novice and currency of Spain, France, Italy. The 7th letter, novice and currency of Spain, France, Italy. And one more clue. Blank is the thing with feathers, Emily Dickinson poem, and use. Blank is the thing with feathers, Emily Dickinson poem, and use. And apologies for the typo in Dickinson there. And now 10 seconds to solve. Or 10 seconds to ponder your working. 2 with a perfect board here. Can you crack the cryptex? Cryptex will be a full word, not a blended word. Hans Lander, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I've seen your name pop up. Quite a few solves going on here. And the solution to the cryptex was cupboard. Harborat for the first. Nachorus or Nacorus, Nacho and Chorus. Funk and unknown, Funknown. A cameo and meowed, cameowed. Fractal and talc for fractalc. Sushi and shield for sushield. Amateur and euro for amateuro. And hoperate for hope and operate. It's the end of puzzle 3. Anonymous, pardon me, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Couple of days to be late to the stream. Oh, yeah, missing some cryptex out. Welcome to you both. Hope you're keeping well. Fractalk is very satisfying. Let's reset the cryptex and we will have another answer smash, another combination puzzle. Starting with a mythical hybrid of an eagle and a lion and penalty. Or the 5th index. Onwards. Turn on a point and a small prayer candle. Turn on a point and a small prayer candle. The world of journalism, TV and news and a royal headband. The world of journalism, TV and news and a royal headband. Surfing spot, in a way, and arid. Surfing spot, in a way, and arid. 7th index is what you're after. Slightly trickier one there. Yukon Gold for 1, and Make Amends. Yukon Gold for 1, and Make Amends. You want the 6th index. Belief and Cornell University locale. Belief and Cornell University locale. You're after the 4th index here. Weird blank but okay, and specialized vocabulary. Weird blank but okay, and specialized vocabulary on the 2nd index. And your final clue, resell tickets for profit and spitting South American mammal smaller than a llama. Resell tickets for profit and spitting South American mammal smaller than a llama. 3rd index is what you need here. Don't think I can see any perfect boards, but quite a few blue pips lit up there. Have you got enough to crack the Cryptex? 10 seconds to check you're working, and then 20 points if you can crack it. Minus 10 if you're wrong. What do you make of it? Solve the Cryptex. Mix of green and reds here, and quite a few abstentions as well. And there's your time up. It was platform. Griffin and fine. Pivot and votive. Mediadem, media and diadem. Browser and Sare. That was a new one on me, I have to say. Browser. Potato and a tone. Faith and Ithaca. Faithica, if you like. Flexicon, flex and lexicon. And finally, scalp and alpaca for scalpaca. That is the end of puzzle 4, with the lead of 223. Quizzle in second with 200. Vision with 170. Samster 163. David and Lupine 152. Only 148. P5 144. Clive 111. Score 107. Quizface 95. AB Me 73. Oh, maybe it was Ithaca. Oh, that's my bad. Mine and Dogfish is bad. I missed that in proofing, and Dogfish missed it when typing. Apologies for that. Round 3 is Cryptex. In this round, all you need to do is crack the Cryptex as quickly as possible. Do not submit answers to the clues, only crack the Cryptex. At the beginning of the round, the Cryptex is worth 55 points. Clues are revealed every 15 seconds. Each clue drops the value of the Cryptex by 5 points. You have a single attempt. An incorrect answer will earn you 1 point for each letter in the correct position. This is the final round. There are only 3 Cryptexes left here. So towards the end, even if you have not managed to get very many points, you might as well have a guess, because for every letter in the right place, you do get a single point. Even if you don't fully crack the Cryptex. If you do crack the Cryptex, then you get the points that are in the bank. And a reminder, do not submit the clues, because if you submit 8 letters and it is not the Cryptex solution, you will be frozen out because you get a single attempt here. Cryptex is still 8, but the clues will be varying lengths. So, first category is food and drink. 55 points if you can solve it here. Would be surprised if anyone did, but you never know. And yes, the length of the words will be indicated on screen. So, Beth of the Queen's Gambit, 6 letters, you want the second. Okay, for 50 points. If we have worked out what that second letter is, now for 45 points. Stone Coffin associated with Egypt, 11 letters, you want the first. And the category is food and drink. You may have the first 2 letters now. And AB Me, the first to solve for 45. Very well played. Kodo, I'm not sure if he got in at 45 or 40 there. Penmanship, 11 letters. You want the 5th. Very strong play from these two here. Oni picking up 40 points. Nicely done. And we'll drop the reward to 35. Samster fired and is wrong. Forgive, as the US president does to a turkey. 6 letters, you want the 4th. Topper and Quizface both solving now for 35 points. Vision's getting there as well. Lupine's misfired. 2 to solve for 35, dropping it to 30. Owner of the house a tenant lives in, or a publican. 8 letters, you want the 3rd. P5 having a go and getting it wrong. Energy having a go and getting it wrong. Still get some points. Yeah, had to have a stab. Got to try and make up some ground. Samson, 25 points. Crystalline form of carbon found in pencils. 8 letters, you want the 6th. Quizzle solving now. And David getting a solving. Dropping to 20 points. Insincere or man-made? 10 letters, you want the 7th. Score count solving for 20 points. One more clue after this, at which point you may as well have an attempt to try and maximise the points that you get. Your final clue for 15 points. Excel creation. 11 letters, you want the 8th. Have you got enough information to attempt to crack the Cryptex? That is all the clues you're going to get. 15 points if you attempt to solve and get it right now. And for 10, give it a go. You might as well try it. Every letter that's in the right place, you do get some points anyway. An attempt getting some points, but not the answer. It was a sandwich. Sandwich. Harmon. Beth Harmon in the Queen's Gambit. Sarcophagus is a stone coffin associated with Egypt. Handwriting is penmanship. Pardon is what the US president does to a turkey. A landlord is the owner of the house a tenant lives in, or a publican. Graphite is the crystalline form of carbon found in pencils. Artificial is insincere or man-made. And spreadsheet is an Excel creation. Reset the Cryptex back up to 55 points. Toot still with the lead. It's a city. Calligraphy gave you sardines. Bad luck. No one solving for 55. Here's your first clue. Goodfellas director. 8 letters. You want the 7th. Do not solve this clue directly. Just take the 7th letter. 45 points then. Korean side dish and Drag Race Season 8 runner-up. 6 letters, you want the 5th. So no souls, down to 40 points. Taxonomic rank between domain and phylum. 7 letters, you want the 1st. For 40 points now. And we're after a city. Oh, and Quizzle, the first to solve. And just sneaking into the lead ahead of 2, dropping to 35 points now. Pest control options, stereotypically loaded with cheese. 9 letters, you want the 8th. Samster getting a solve for 35. Oni also picking up 35 here. And we'll drop to 30. Major concern for a farrier. 9 letters long, you want the 4th letter. 30 points if you can solve now. David, Score, Clive, Colo, all solving for 30 points. Well played. Dropping to 25. Tepid, like unenthusiastic support. 8 letters, you want the 6th. 25 points if you can solve now. 12th sign of the Zodiac. Energy is solving. 6 letters, you want the 2nd. 20 points if you can solve now. Toot getting there. 278. Still with the lead, but a much reduced margin. One more clue to come after this one. For 15 points if you can solve now. Sport using epes, foils and sabres. 7 letters, you want the 3rd. That is all the clues. If you don't know, may as well have a guess at this stage. Maximise the points you could win if you are right. Spit's giving it a go. And 10 points now. Final chance to solve. Hey, babe. P5 picking up some points, but not quite right. Vision going to have a go? Oh, have a go, but not quite right. Kinshasa was the answer. Scorsese was the director of Goodfellas. Kimchi is a Korean side dish. Kingdom is a taxonomic rank between domain and phylum. Mousetrap is the pest control option, stereotypically loaded with cheese. A major concern for a farrier is a horseshoe. A tepid, like unenthusiastic support would be lukewarm. Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac. And fencing is the sport that uses epées, foils, and sabres. Let's reset the Cryptex. 55 points back in the bank, 13 points between first and second. It's going to come down to this. Oh, and look at this. The category is mathematics, Toot's favourite.
Can Dylan, you have some of your paper, please?
My paper? A little bit, yeah. No one solving for 55. Rigged. Energy are giving it a go for 50 points, not right. Vimes blank index, proposed alternative to the consumer price index. 5 letters, you want the first. Fear of the number 13, 17 letters, you want the fifth. It shouldn't have done. That's very surprising if it did. MAFFS space less than 3. Okay, that's a bug. Can someone note that? Because, yeah, it shouldn't have counted math space less than 3 as an 8-character submission. Thank you, Energy, and apologies for that. Sorry, I've missed a question. On to the next one. Give a false impression of eco-friendliness. 9 letters, you want the 8th. 35 points in the bank if you can solve now. Quizzle has done it. He's gone up to 300 points, which we will convert into pennies. Pressure on Toot to solve in the next 2 clues. 3 clues, possibly. 30 points now. Casino game with Monk and Passe bets. 8 letters, you want the 7th. And Toot not letting the pressure get to him, solving for 30 points and taking the victory with 308. Blank icon, Amy Schneider, Lynn Conway or Elliot Page say 5 letters. Topper, have you just thrown it there? Did that bug confirm? Okay, thank you very much for confirming that, Topper. I'll fix that. 20 points now. Former Greek currency with 7 letters. Vision getting there for 20. Clive getting there for 20. Only for 20. Dropping to 15. Final clue of the game. One of 88 regions in the sky recognised by the IAU. 13 letters. You want the 6th. And for 10 points now. Give it a try. Work with what you've got. Appreciate it, Topper. And the solution to the Cryptex was brackets. The Vimes Boots Index is the alternative to the Consumer Price Index. That is the fear of the number 13. Triskaidekaphobia or something like that. Boycott is to protest by withholding patronage. Greenwash is to give the false impression of eco-friendliness. Roulette is the casino game with Monk and pass bets. Trans icon, Amy Schneider, Lynn Conway or Elliot Page say. Drachma is the former Greek currency. And Constellation is one of 88 regions in the sky recognised by the IAU. That is the end of the puzzle and the end of the game. And after that, the winner. Good daytime, everyone. The Greeks had tracker. Yes, they did. 60 Targanam. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Picking up the gold is Toot with 308. Quizzle with 300 picks up the silver. And Oni picking up the bronze with 243. Apologies for the minor errors in that pack. And that bug, which is apparently a thing and which no one has spotted until now, until we went math space less than 3, which counted as an 8 character word, which typed in public chat shouldn't have been picked up, and apologies to Energia for that one. So if I've done this right, it should automate your pennies. Should. Let me see what you've got at the moment. So if I look at, for example, now cut that out. There you are. Cryptex golds. You've got 1, so this should be your second, and we'll check that after I've pressed the magic button. Quizzle, OPQ, Quizzle. You've got 2 of each Quizzle, so it should be 3 silvers, and Oni. Need a search bar on the website one. This will be your second bronze as well, so. Yeah, hopefully that will just work. I guess we'll find out when I press the button. Anyway, don't go away, because after the break, I'm just going to go top up my glass. We have got hAx0R Zone, which is not how it's being styled. DangerZone. The brand new look, newly programmed Danger Zone with questions written by Aaron Aromatics. Looking forward to this. I have done a couple of test runs with it. I'm hoping it's all going to be fairly robust. Looking forward to seeing what you think of it in action. Do stay right there, and hopefully all of this is going to work, and your pennies and medals will be awarded, as will the author bonus. Thank you very much to Dogfish for that question pack. Nicely accessible question pack, I think, and points equal pennies for everyone who played. So, hooray! Good. Right, stay right there, and I will be back in just a moment. And a message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
30 months. Wowzers.
Thank you very much for the 30-month subscription there, Matt the Ref. Welcome to the stream, just in time for all new look Danger Zone. And do stay right there, everybody, because after this very short break, we will be back with Danger Zone 3, which is being styled as just Danger Zone. Yes, no Susans in chat. Thank you, 60 Takanama. You'll pick up the rules as you hang out. So I'm just going to go and check, see if those medals have iterated as I'm expecting them to, and stay right there, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Can confirm that those medals look like they've added on, so hooray for me programming something correctly for once. Let me go grab a drink and I'll be back in a tick. And also welcome to Brig, Free Ruckus and Matt the Ref. Lovely to have you here. I'm going to stop that penny bonus. Enjoy the mellow music and I'll be back in just a second. Oh, did it actually do a 69? No, that was not a forced one. That's the first time it's not been forced. Hooray! It actually happened. For once, that is the first time it's ever happened on its own. Genuinely not a force on that one. And 223! I'll put the camera back on, I'll talk over the music. 223, thank you very much for that subscription there. Welcome on into the fam. No, genuinely, Topper, genuinely, I've got it set to just random at the moment. Yeah, no, I've best not to force the 69. Yeah, well, quite proves. No, normally I do, if it's like risky or something, but that's the first time it's genuinely come up au natural, as it were. Anyway, I am actually going to go get a drink now, and then Danger Zone 3. But just Danger Zone. Well, this is a terrible song. It doesn't even deserve a proper fade out. What an awful song. Right, time for a brand new game, but also my oldest game, my oldest original. Oldest but brand new. Hope you enjoyed the new soundtrack. Danger Zone. Yes, the third iteration of the game, which is now just being styled as Danger Zone. Some things change, some things stay the same. There are, yes, there's the D. There are, yeah, that's going to die hard, I think, that particular sound. But I have redone the sound effect. Cross between an Egyptian theme Doctor Who soundtrack. Well, like a Doctor Who soundtrack, it changes with every iteration of the series. So, synthesizers on sale this week. As with anything where there's a major or substantial change, I'm sure it will grow on you. It took me a while to get used to the Danger Zone 2 soundtrack, and then that felt like part of the furniture. So, yeah. New soundtrack. It'll grow on you. Anyway, if you want to play Danger Zone, TEOV. And we are grateful to Aaron Aromatics for this question pack. You like this bed better? That's good. Good to hear. Danger Zone, my least favourite Sonic level. Nice. So, one of the first major changes of this is that you can no longer type in public chat. You can only whisper to the bot now. Alright, so whispering to the bot is very important. It's still multiple choice, still A through D, or indeed 1 to 4 should work. But you can only whisper to the bot, nothing in public chat. The Boneyard is now officially called the Boneyard, and it is sort of merged in with the rest of the pack, the rest of the players, if you will, but in a nicely, clearly defined way, which hopefully means the Boneyard players still feel like they're part of the main game, but still separated enough so that it's clear what the scores are. Biggest change is on the multiplier. The multiplier now no longer applies to the whole round, but you can use it on one question per round, which will double the points that you get if you get it right. You've still got your nerf, which will give you half of the points equal to half the number of players in the lobby, which you can also use once per round. However, you can use one or the other. You cannot use both in any given round. So if you think I'm fast and I'm pretty sure I'm right on the first question, then you can use your multiplier, double it up. You won't then be able to nerf the rest of the round. So the decision is going to be, which one do you use? This does fix the issue with round 4, raising the bar. That's a new name. Welcome to the stream. And also BC and SM Midi. Welcome on in. Great to have you here. Yes. So if you nerf early, then you don't get a multiplier for the rest of that round. They do both reset going into the next round. Instructions on using them: if you want to nerf, there will be reminders on the screen, so keep an eye. If you want to nerf, it's N to nerf, N for nerf. If you want to multiply, you need to answer first and then follow up your answer with the letter M. It doesn't at the moment parse it in one single command. I may change that later on, but if you think the answer is A and you think you're fast and first, A, enter, and then multiply afterwards. It will multiply, it will give you points from when you lock in your answer, not from when you multiply. So if you lock in the correct answer in the first second, and then play your multiplier in the last second, it will treat you as though you answered earlier. M, not exclamation marks. There are no longer exclamation marks. All of the instructions are written on the overlay, so do keep an eye on those there, because they will be a guide for you. But yes, answer first, then multiply, and it will count your score from when you submit your answer, not from when you submit your multiplier. Points are the same. You get points equal to the number of players in the lobby if you're the first to answer correctly. That -1 for second, -2 for third, and so on. If you get it wrong, of course, no points, and nerf exactly half the number of players rounded down if there's an odd number. Counting M for multiply separately sounds like a better idea, prevents slow down and answer fast. Yes, so if you want to think, I'm going to answer really fast and concentrate on getting my letter in first, then you've got a couple of seconds to take stock of, do I think I was right? Do I think I was fast enough? Do I want to play my multiplier? So on the surface, it looks quite different because I'm going with my sort of conventional two-sided lobby overlay, which seems to work quite well on other things. But under the hood, it's completely different. It's a lot neater. It's a lot tighter under the hood. It uses Twitch lib, which is why you're able to have avatars and things on here now. Yes, you can also use 1, 2, 3, 4. That also works. But yes, A, B, C, or D is the convention. Right. I think we should get this game underway. Count you back from 10 before I lock the lobby. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with very many thanks to Aaron Aromatics for this question pack, proof by me, let's go to round number 1. Round 1 is general knowledge. So in this round, those are the instructions on there. Helps whisper M after submitting to double your points. Nerf whisper N to nerf the question. Nerfing this round will earn you 13 points because there are 27 players, so it's half rounded down. You may use either help once per round, but not both. Okay, so you no longer have to make the decision as to whether you're going to play a multiplier on this round. That rule is gone. All of the rest of the rules are pretty much the same. It's the danger zone that you know and love. There's a slight pulse when you are in the danger zone. Hopefully that is delineated nice and clearly as to who is in the danger zone and who is not. All answers must be whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot. Good luck to you all. Round 1 is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. And question number 1. The British television channel BBC Knowledge was closed in 2002 and replaced with which other channel? Was it BBC News, BBC 4, BBC 3 or BBC Parliament? Four multipliers being played here by the looks of it. And BC going for an early nerf here. Let's have a look. Who multiplied on that one? Matt, Topper, Oni, and BC. Matt, Topper, Oni, and Brand New Halo all playing multipliers there, and BC nerfing that question. Oni was fastest, Matt was second, Halo was third, Quizface fourth, Lupine was fifth. So some big points going out there. If you got that one wrong, then you've gone red. Oh, Topper! It's something to do that, yeah, multiplied on a wrong answer. I'm afraid you get no points, and that is a loss of your help this round. The answer was B, BBC 4. That's what we're after there. Let's reorder the board. And you now go orange in the danger zone if there is a tie, but that will still count as a danger zone mark against your name. But that means there is a tie in the danger zone, which we must resolve because we can only lose 5 players in this round. Let's go on, question number 2. Oni with an early lead, 54. Matt's in second, 52. Brand New Halo in third with 50. Here is question 2. Which of these actors did not star in the 1997 film I Know What You Did Last Summer? Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ree Hunts, and Hesh. There's your time up. Just going to go to my question sheet, see if I've got any trivia for you. Frankly, you'd have to be hard pushed to get Only Connect on to any other channel. And then this one, C, Ray Hunt. Hunt starred as Heather in the Blair Witch Project. So let's have a look. We've got a few nurse being played on this one. David, 223, Anonyman, Samster, SM Midi, all playing nurse. Doesn't look like anyone's multiplied on this one. BC fastest here. Matt was second, Only third, Nata fourth, G. Isons was fifth. The answer was C, Ree Hunts. Let's reorder the board. We've still got a tie. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to get 2 of those players out of the danger zone before we can have a resolution. Only with a lead. Matt's in second. Halo's in third. Let's go on question number 3. Which of the following is the opening line of the ABBA song Knowing Me, Knowing You? Where are those happy days? They pass me by. No more carefree laughter. Or if you change your mind. Take a look. C, no more carefree laughter was the answer to that one. Let me just find my trivia on that. Where is it? Must be up there. They passed me by. All of those great romances is one of us. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free to take a chance on me. And where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. Is SOS. Energia, P Fired, Lupine all nerfing and Defrontery nerfing as well. G. Isons and Brig both multiplying on this one. Brig actually fastest as well, so that's going to be big points for Brig there. 54, Quizzle second, Toot third, Only fourth, Samster was fifth. So yeah, big points there for Brig. Let's reorder the board and see how you fare. Still got a tie in the danger zone at the moment, and it's 4 players all tied up on 13. 2 questions to go. We've still got 7 players in the danger zone. We can only lose 5. Bear in mind, AB, me, and 60 tag name have still got a help available. A fast multiplier could propel them out. Bear in mind, you might as well use either a nerf or a multiplier at least once a round. It does get reset at the start of the next round no matter what. You don't have to save it up. It will be reset at the start of the next round whether you use it or not. So you may as well use it on something. If there's something you don't know, you might as well nerf. If there's something you're fairly confident on, even if you think you're slow, could be worth a multiplier. Let's go on. Question number 4. Which of these songs appears in the same musical as the song I Know Him So Well? One Night in Bangkok, Heaven on Their Minds, Call Me Rusty, or Close Every Door? A, One Night in Bangkok was the answer. Both songs appear in the musical Chess, also by ABBA. Double ABBA questions in this round. Heaven on Their Minds is Jesus Christ. Superstar, Call Me Rusty is from Starlight Express, and Close Every Door is from Joseph. The other three by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Let's have a look. AB Me nerfing that one, getting a flat rate of 13. Quizzle multiplying, Ruckus nerfing, Natter and Proogs multiplying, Quizface nerfing, Toot multiplying on that one, DMC and Raising the Bar both nerfing. With Toot being fourth as well, it's going to be big points for Toot. Oni was actually fastest there, Top is second, Quizzle third, Toot fourth, SM Midi was fifth. Let's reorder the board, see what that's done to the scores. Aha! We have got an official Danger Zone now, with just 5 players in there. All except for 60 target name have used their help. Kolo still sat in the middle with that help available as well. Could be useful, might as well use it on this next question. If you don't know it, might as well nerf. If you do know it, might as well hit that multiplier. There is only a point between Free Ruckus and Topper around that Danger Zone line though, so all of this could still change depending on the speed of the next answers and how people fare from within the Danger Zone. One more question, good luck, have a look at this. Which British department store recently abandoned its never knowingly undersold price pledge? Was it TJ Hughes, Marks & Spencer, House of Fraser or John Lewis? And Kolo has hit that multiplier button. It was D, John Lewis. Kolo, the only player with the help to use it. Well, 60 target name didn't use theirs. Kolo multiplying. Halo was fastest. Brig was second. Lupine third. Toot fourth. Proogs in fifth. Quite a lot of green going up on the board right there. AB Me getting that one right could be enough to get them out of the Danger Zone, especially with Free Rux in the front three getting it wrong above. If you're in the Danger Zone already and you got that one wrong, that is going to be an early shower for you. Let's reorder the board and check out the scores. Not quite enough for AB Me to get out of the Danger Zone, just moving up to 26th there. Still 1 point shy of Free Ruckus, likewise Topper 1 point shy of Free Ruckus. Just managing to cling on there, Free Ruckus, very well played. At the top of the board, Oni finishes in the lead with 144, Toot with 138, Quizzle with 117. Very well done, you three. We will see you in the next round, and you'll get a little boost to start off the next round. Everyone else's points will be reset to 0, including yours plus your boost. You'll be joined there by Lupine, Matt, Pruse, Kolo, Brig, Brand New Halo, BC, Samster, Anonyman, Natter, David, Quizface, SM Midi, G Igens, 223, DMC, Raising the Bar, Effrontery, and Free Ruckus. Very well played, you're through to round number 2. But do keep answering, even if you've been eliminated. Every question you get right, you get 10 pennies in this game. So always worth bearing that in mind. We're going to finally ignore the test games out first in the first proper game. Oh, them's the breaks, Topper. Unfortunately for you, AB Me, Energia, P-Fired, and 60 Target Nam. It is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. And yes, you have been eliminated. The Danger Zone moves up. It is still 5 players deep, and you can see we now have a Boneyard. You've got a skull by your name if you are not leading in the Boneyard, and you have a crown by your name if you are leading in the Boneyard, because of course there is that Boneyard medal available. The player with the most number of questions correct in the Boneyard at the end of the game will get a medal, as well as a gold, silver and bronze for the final 3. Additionally, 10 pennies for every question you get right. Boneyard, your number that is being displayed there is now your total questions correct. I'm hoping that the delineation of having the Boneyard separated there will mean that is nice and clear. So that's number of questions correct. Everyone else, it is points in the round. So let's go on to round number 2. Category is general knowledge. I'm not really sure how to inflect that one with words, but yes, general knowledge. Again, we've had general knowledge, we've now got general knowledge with the G and the K highlighted here. M to multiply, we have reset all of your helps. Unless you're in the Boneyard, you don't get a help in the Boneyard, because of course you're not playing for points, so it's academic. Nerf in this round will earn you 11 points. 22 players remaining in play, divided by 2, you get 11. Again, you may use either help once per round, but not both. Whisper your answer to the bot, and remember, answer first and then multiply as a second message. Only with an early lead, Toots in second, Quizzles in third. The category is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. GK answers, possibly GK questions. Which of these English monarchs was born in the same century as Genghis Khan? Henry II, William II, Richard II, Edward II. Bodycom, I did see you chatting earlier on, but welcome to the stream formally. I've only just seen your name on my other monitor. A. Henry II was the answer. Slightly different shades of green and red for players in the Boneyard. Again, further separation, and hopefully it's easy to see. Let me just load up my trivia. The answer was A. Henry II, for what it's worth. Both Henry II and Genghis Khan were born in the 12th century, Henry in the year 1133, and Khan sometime between 1158 and 1162. William II was born in the 11th century, and Edward and Richard were born later. Lots of nerfs going into that question, no multipliers, but Matt, Colo, Quizzle, BC, and Nonoman, Effrontery, Prudence, and Samster all nerfing for the flat rate of 11 there. David was fastest, David Smith, or DVD Smith. Brand New Halo was second, DMC third, Lupine fourth, and Natter was fifth. Let's reorder the board, check out the scores. DVD Smith with the lead of 22, Brand New Halo second, 21, DMC's in third with 20. All very tight at the top. We've got 7 players in the danger zone. I thought I was debugging that, but apparently I've deleted that debug line, which was silly. 7 players in the danger zone. We can only lose 5 in this round. Let's go on to question number 2. Chess Grandmaster Garry Kasparov was born in which city, the host of the 2012 Eurovision Song Contest? Was it Kiev, Moscow, Baku, or Tel Aviv? Depends when you answer true and honor, man, and how many people get it right. Because if lots of people answer, and it's an easy question, and you're confident everyone's got it right, and you're only going to get 1 or 2 points. Doubling then, let's say there's 22 players, if you get 1 point and you multiply, it's worth 2, whereas if you nerf, it's worth 11 flat rate. So it depends how, it's another element of strategy. If you think it's an easy question and lots of people are going to get it right and you're late to answer, then it might actually be better to nerf rather than multiply. Oh, sorry David, we just lost a question for you there. Didn't multiply, assumed everyone here loves Eurovision or quick to answer? Well... 2, yes, you could have got a lot of points. You're actually second fastest there, only beaten by Oni. Toot was second, Quizzle third, Colo fourth, Samster was fifth. Oni, DVD Smith, and 223 playing their multipliers on that one. 223 and DVD Smith are going to be feeling a bit silly because they multiplied on a wrong answer. Unfortunately, that's a waste of help this round. Maybe you can still survive. We'll have to wait and see. The answer was C, Baku. Baku. In Azerbaijan, Moscow hosted in 2009, Kiev in 2017, and Tel Aviv in 2019. On we go, question number 3. Oh no, let's reorder the board first of all. I need to press that button. Oni in the lead with 55, Quizzle second 36, Colo's in third with 30. Still got 7 players in the danger zone, but 6 out of 7 of them have still got help available, so could just be biding their time, waiting for a fast correct answer, ready to boost and multiply out. Let's go on to question number 3. AD, me and Top are currently tying as monarchs of the Boneyard. Question 3. Gladys Knight recorded the theme song to which James Bond film? Tomorrow Never Dies, Die Another Day, A View to a Kill, or License to Kill? Ooh, a little hiccup there. A lot of green there. A lot of multipliers as well. Brig, Toot, DMC all multiplying. Halo and Raising the Bar playing nerfs on that one. Oni was fastest again. DVD Smith second, DMC third, Toot fourth, and Nonoman was fifth. The answer was D, License to Kill. Originally Eric Clapton was asked, but his version was turned down. Got a license to kill. I always thought she sang License to Kilt, which was something very different. Let's reorder the board. Still got a tie in the danger zone, but only the tied players are shown in orange at the moment. The actual players definitely in the danger zone are on red, but if you're orange, it means if that is the score at the end of the round, you will be in a tiebreaker. Only with the lead 77, Toots in second 66, DMC in third with 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 8 players in the danger zone now. Yes, 8 players in the danger zone, 5 of whom are tied. We do need to break that tie. Let's go on to question number 4. All the nerfers, yes. All the nerfers tied up. See what we can do with this. When Guz Khan came second in his series of Taskmaster, who won? Was it Daisy Mae Cooper, Morgana Robinson, Mike Wozniak, or Sarah Kendall? B, Morgana Robinson was the answer. Guz Khan came second in Series 12, losing by 1 point to Morgana Robinson. Let's have a look. G-Eisen's nerfing that one for the flat rate of 11. Quizface multiplying there. Were they right? Yes, they were. Massive 36 points for you there, Quizface. Well played. DVD Smith fastest. Brig was second. Toot third. BC fourth. And Quizface was fifth. Let's reorder the board. And we have still got a tie as we come to the last question, and raising the bar only a point ahead of Prugs and G-Eisens, who are currently tying the danger zone. We will go to a tiebreaker in the event that that tie is still there at the end of the next question. Only still with the lead, Toot still in second, DVD Smith is in third. Let's go on to question number 5. As Topper is now the sole crown holder in the Boneyard. Good luck with this. Which of these colours is not featured in the lyrics of the Mika song Grace Kelly? Green, violet, black or blue? Remember, if you've got a help, you might as well use it, because I will refresh it at the start of the next round. Lupine is nerfing here. Nata Free Ruckus SM MIDI, you're going to multiply. Nata's going to multiply. Free Ruckus and SM MIDI are using the nerf, so all helps were used this round. The answer is C, black. Lupine and Nata multiplying, both of whom were correct. They'll be very happy with that windfall of points. Free Rocks and SM MIDI playing their nerf for 11. Is that enough for SM MIDI? Might be sketchy territory for raising the bar here, because Prugs, Yaz and SM MIDI, they're only a point or two behind. But we do still need to lose 5 players, that's to be said. Nonaman was fastest, Nata was second, BC was third, Lupine was fourth, G-Eisens was fifth, and the answer was black. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet skies, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. That's it for that. I like that song. Yes, I could be green, I could be mean, I could be everything more. Oh, is it in G, Ash? My bad. Okay, fine. Alright. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything I like. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Walk out the door. Getting angry doesn't solve anything. Let's just put it back onto ground. I didn't know it was in G, but yeah, I can do it. My falsetto is actually pretty good. Thank you, Ash. It's much better in G, I have to say. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky. It's that note. It's really fun. It's really fun to sing. Welcome to the stream as well, Bash. Good to have you here. So, yes, black was the answer, not mentioned in the song Grace Kelly. I've gone through the points or the ordering already. Let's reorder the board and check out the scores. We have resolved that tie without the need for a tiebreaker, and at the end of question 5, Oni has a lead of 93, Toots in second with 86, DVD Smith is in third with 82. Very nice. You will take a boost going into the next round. Scores reset plus a little boost. People who will be joining you: Lupine, Nata, Quizzle, DNC, Colo, Quizface, Anonaman, Brig, BC, Samsa, G-Eisens, Free Ruckus, Prugs, and brand new Halo. Your scores will be reset to 0. Congratulations, we will see you in round 3. However, unfortunately, SM MIDI raising the bar, Matt the Ref, Effrontery, and 223. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye.
Pain.
There's some pain for you as well. Energia and Topper now jointly crowning the Boneyard as the lead players. Danger Zone size is still 5. Oni with 8, 2 with 5, DVD Smith with 4. Everyone else resetting to 0. We're going to lose 5 players at the end of this round. Can you survive it? We will reset your helps and we'll take a look at the category, which is general knowledge. And yes, you can play from the Boneyard, do 223. You get 10 pennies for every correct answer, even after you're out. And if you have the most correct answers in the Boneyard at the end of the game, you get a medal as well. So, still very much an active part of the game. You can still play, you still earn pennies, which are obviously our channel currency. I don't know, I did it with 2 fingers. Well, I could do it with... Mainly because it's a single quotation mark there, but you could do it with 1 or 2. I sometimes do it with my whole hand. It depends how sarcastic I want to be. But yes, it's a single apostrophe. To be fair, that's because double apostrophes break the JSON format. Yes, everyone had GK, and this was in the last round, so this round will all be general-based, presumably. Yeah, okay, I'll start doing it with 2, just for you, 223. So, a nerf in this round will be worth 8 points. I have reset all of your helps, so use them wisely. You can use one or the other multiplier after you have answered. Oh, hello. Fraser, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the raid, my dude. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome to the party, just in time to see Danger Zone which is not Danger Zone 3. It's very much just Danger Zone. Thank you for the raid, Fraser. Hope you're well. So yes, M to multiply after you've answered a question, and N to nerf, which in this round will earn you 8 points. 17 players still alive. Let's play Danger Zone. Yes, I will, Lupine. Good point. I am the very model of a modern Major General is a song from which Gilbert and Sullivan work. HMS Pinafore, the Yeoman of the Guard, the Pirates of Penzance, Iolanthe. Ooh, interesting results. Brig, Free Ruckus, Natter, and Brand New Halo all playing multipliers here. Of those, Natter and Brig were both wrong. Brand New Halo and Free Ruckus were correct, getting some nice points for them there. Toot was fastest, Halo was second, Ruckus third, Quizzle fourth, and DVD Smith was fifth. The answer was C, the Pirates of Penzance. Ash, what key is this one in? I think it's in D. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know that kings of England, and I quote the fascist oracle. They are the with the X on top. Yeah, something like that. That's Peter Griffin's version with the eggs on top. Yes, I am the very model of a modern Major General. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England. I quote the fact historical from Ramel to... Actually, it's on the trivia here, isn't it? From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted, and this bit isn't on the trivia. I'm very well acquainted with the matters mathematical. I know the something equations, both the simple and quadratical. With something, I'm teaming with a lot of news and many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. There is a version I did during lockdown which celebrates the Member of Parliament for the 19th century, the Right Honourable Jacob Rees-Mogg MP, which goes a bit like this. I can't remember what the chords are, but we'll do it in this key. I am the very model of a prejudiced Etonian. My diction is impeccable, my politics draconian. I'm quite the polar opposite of what you'd call revisionist. And though I went to public school, though I went to public school, at least I'm not a Wickhamist. That's definitely the wrong key, because that's far too low. But anyway, might be in C. I am the very model of a modern Major... Yeah, I'm going to do enough of that. I think you're probably right. I think it probably is C. Tarantara, yes. Tarantara, Tarantara. I do like it. Pirates of Penzance is a good show. One of the few I've not conducted, actually, by GNS. Let's reorder the board. Ooh, that's a big old Danger Zone at the moment. Tie, an 8-way tie. Lovely stuff. Halo with the lead, 32. Ruckus in second with 30. Toots in third with 22. Still quite a lot of help available for people, so do use them wisely. M to multiply, N to nerf. Let's go on to question number 2. A Secretary General of the UN has never been from which of these countries? Egypt, Finland, Ghana, or Austria? B, Finland is what we're after there. Quizzle and Toot multiplying. G. Eisen's playing a nerf there. And Quizzle and Toot actually 1 and 2. Very good time to nerf. 34 and 32 points respectively. Halo third, beg pardon. Free Rux in fourth, and Quizface was fifth. The answer is B, Finland. You had Kurt Waldheim from Austria from 1972 to 1981. Boutros Ghali from Egypt served from 1992 to 1996. Kofi Annan from Ghana served from 1997 to 2006. And then, I can't see, I can zoom in there. No, I still can't see it even when it's zoomed in. The name I can't quite make out was the first Secretary General, who was from Norway, and Dag Hammarskjöld was from Sweden. And I think Ban Ki-moon was Japanese. Is it Japanese or Korean? I have to look it up. Funnily enough, I was actually looking at this earlier today. South Korean. Ban Ki-moon was South Korean. Yes, South Korean. Thank you for confirming in the chat. So let's reorder the board. We have got a standard Danger Zone, 5 players in there: Lupine, BC, Natter, Anonoman, and Brig. 3 of whom have still got help available. 4 players at the top have used their help already. There's a lot of players in the middle. There's a bit of a gap, but a lot of players still with help available. Let's go on to question number 3. Which of these car brands is not owned by General Motors? Jeep, Buick, Cadillac, or Chevrolet? Lupine multiplying on this one and getting it right. Colo and Prugs both nerfing. Quizface fastest, G-Eisen second, Lupine third, Free Ruckers fourth, DVD Smith was fifth. The answer is Jeep, which is owned by somebody else. Actually, I haven't got any trivia on this one. Jeep subsidiary. Chrysler. Owned by Chrysler. It's Jeep, not General Motors. Stellantis, that was the one. Yes, that's the other one. Chrysler, Stellantis. One and the same. Let's reorder the board. Sapster sinking into the danger zone. Remember, you want to stay out of the danger zone because those danger zone appearances will count against you later on. I haven't got the option to toggle and see what you're on at the moment. It will be a big surprise a bit later on. Halo with the lead 59, Ruckus in second with 58, Toots in third with 54, Samster, BC, Natter, Anonymous and Brig all in the danger zone. Let's go on to question number 4. Energy and Top is still sharing the monarchy of the Boneyard at the moment. The General is a newspaper written in the language of Malayalam from which country? Is it Pakistan, Malaysia, India, or Sri Lanka? Quizface is one of the last to answer. I'm not surprised to see them using a nerf there, whether they knew it or not. When there's a lot of players answering nerf is generally can be quite a good strategy. Sapster multiplying on this one with the right answer. Slow but a right answer, and Quizface playing nerf. Brig was fastest on this one. David was second, Natter third, Quizzle fourth, Toot was fifth. The answer was C, India. And the General has been in print since 1976. Let's reorder the board. Brig battling his way up, but not out of the danger zone yet. A point behind Colo, who's also in the danger zone, who's a point behind Oni, who's out of the danger zone, and there's subsequently a point behind Prugs. Prugs does not have any help. Oni does. Oni has got the option to either nerf or get a fast answer and they're confident on a multiply. Lots of strategies could be used here. Remember, use your help in this round or you will lose it. Nerf is worth 11 points. No, it's not. Nerf is worth 8 points at the moment. So for BC and Anonyman, a nerf at this stage is not going to be enough. You are going to need a correct answer and probably a multiplier as well if you want to stand a chance to get through to the next round. Best of luck to you all. Here's question 5. Which actor played Johnny Gray in the 1926 silent comedy The General, inspired by an event during the American Civil War? Was it Fatty Arbuckle, Harold Lloyd, Charlie Chaplin, or Buster Keaton? I see 4 multipliers being played, and DMC using a nerf. It's not going to be enough for BC and True Anonymous finding a wrong answer. Brig, however, did find a right answer. Oni also found a right answer and got it right, so it's going to be very interesting here to see, has Brig done enough to get himself out of the danger zone? I have a feeling we might have a tie because Prugs was 3 points ahead of Brig and has only got 2 fewer points. So it's going to come down to see what DMC and maybe even G-Eisens have done. The correct answer there was Buster Keaton. Buster Keaton is what we're after, and I haven't got any trivia on that one. It is what it is. Lots of multipliers. Oni, DVD Smith, BC all multiplying. Anonyman and DMC. Anonyman also multiplying. DMC nerfing. Toot fastest. Ruckus was second. Brig was third. Oni fourth. Prugs was fifth. Let's reorder the board and see if you've managed to survive. Brig really shooting himself right the way up there. You have managed to survive, and it is G-Eisens who takes the fall down into the danger zone there. Slips right the way down. Prugs managing to survive as well, but G-Eisens takes a tumble into the danger zone. Bad luck. At the end of that round, Toot is out in front with 84. Free Ruckus in second with 74. Quizzle is in third with 62. You'll get a little boost going into round 4. And the other players whose scores will be reset to 0. Brand new Halo, Oni, DVD Smith, Quizface, Samster, Prugs, Brig, DMC, and the Lupine one. We will see you in round 4. However, unfortunately, G-Eisens, Colo, Natter, BC, and Anonyman. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say
Pain.
goodbye. And there they go. Danger Zone size is now 6 for the final. Colo taking that crown in the Boneyard with 8 correct answers in total. Remember, we'll give you 10 pennies for every correct answer you give over the course of the game, no matter what your state at the end. 12 players left. 6 will survive and go on to the final. 6 will be eliminated and go into the Boneyard. So exactly half at the moment. Toot, Ruckus and Quizzle get themselves a little boost. And of course, we haven't got the shill of the multiplier in this round. It's going to be how you get on with the questions, which are going to be on General Knowledge. General Knowledge. So, last round before the final round. Oh, hoot, says Matt. Indeed. Hoot indeed. Yes, general knowledge. All these questions are going to be something related to owls. I thought it was a very clever pack here from Aaron, who has managed to make this work. Multipliers are available for you if you're in the top 12. Nerfs are also available. You can have one or the other. Nerf this round will earn you 6 points. 6 points. Could be enough. 12 points maximum, 24 if you double it with a multiplier. And we can use one or the other. Whisper your answers to the bot. Good luck to you all. General knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. Harry Potter sits his OWL exams in which book? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. DVD Smith with an early multiplier here, the only player to do so. Oni was fastest, Samster second, DVD Smith third, Quizzle fourth, Lupine was fifth. It's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I thought more people would know that, but then again I remember I have it. Yes, Harry cursed it with the Harry Potter question. Have some Harry Potter trivia is what Aaron has said here. OWLs are sat in the 5th year. 5th book in the series is the Order of the Phoenix. So B is what we're after there. Let's reorder the board. No ties. We have got a clear-cut set of players. DVD Smith, the only player to use a help so far. 5 people above the danger zone line. Sorry, 5 people with helps above the danger zone line. 6 people below it. All have got help, so it's still all to play for. Let's go on to question number 2. Energia and Colo now sharing a crown in the Boneyard. Joint monarchs. The Owl City song Fireflies was released in the same year as which of these other songs? Party Rock Anthem, Blurred Lines, Empire State of Mind, or Crank That Soldier Boy? Interesting play. Only multiplying there with a correct answer. Toot playing a nerf on that. That's all the helps that have been used. Lupine was fastest, Samster was second, Quizzle third, Oni fourth, Proogs fifth. That is such a good song. Actually, when I was proofing this, I was going through it with Aaron last night. I looked up the sheet music. I did say I'll try and learn it, but it's a good song. The other one is Empire State of Mind, which was the correct answer. I heard this before. You know this. You might not notice the similarities between the Moonlight Sonata and Empire State of Mind, but if you listen carefully, there's a bit you've probably never heard before. And I can't actually remember how it goes. That's it. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? Anyway, Empire State of Mind was the answer. Let's reorder the board. There's lots of music questions in here. Make me go to the piano. I think Aaron's done it on purpose. I don't think I know their Christmas songs, but I do know that you would not believe your eyes. Yeah. You would not believe your eyes. That's the key. Yeah, Fireflies. What did I say? Yes, Fireflies is a great song. No, you don't need to have serious words. It's good. Only with the lead. Quizzles in second. Samsters in third, notably both on 22. So DVD Smith actually in third, tied with Lupine. 3 players above the line with helps available. Notably, everyone below the line has also got helps available. Find a reason. I don't need a reason, Matt. I'll find a reason. Don't you worry about that. Still a tie for King or Queen of the Boneyard, Energia and Colo with 8 points apiece. Let's go on to question 3. Or 8 questions each. The big powerful owl, an 8-metre tall statue of an owl, is the tallest attraction in which Australian city? Canberra, Melbourne, Brisbane or Perth? It's Canberra. Canberra was the answer we wanted there. Oh yeah, sorry, just to go back on the last one. Fireflies was released in 2009. Crank That was 2007. Party Rock Anthem 2011. Blurred Lines was 2013. Let's have a look. The big powerful owl. The statue has been criticised for its phallic shape, and I'll let you be the judges of that, is all Aaron's written for us there. Samster, Prugs and DMC all nerfing on that one. Only 2 players to get it right, Lupine and Toot, for 12 and 11 points. Let's see what that does to the ordering. Lupine is in the lead with 32, with a help still up his sleeve. Remember, you don't get a boost going into the next round, so Lupine could probably use that to guarantee some safety on the next question. Quizzle also with a help available. Ruckus, Halo, Brig and Quizface also all with helps available, but only 2 questions left and the gap is widening between those in the danger zone and those not. Let's go on to question number 4. 4-way between Energia, Colo, Raising the Bar and Topper, all with 8 out of however many questions we've had so far. Question 4. Which of these people once played for the English football club nicknamed the Owls? Was it Ian Wright, John Barnes, Chris Waddle or Andy Cole? Quizzle playing the multiplier on that one with the correct answer, getting 24. Also the fastest. Very well played, Quizzle. Brig was second. Could have been a good one to multiply on there, Brig, but maybe on the next question. Samsa was third, Brand New Halo fourth, Lupine was fifth. Well played. If you got Chris Waddle, or Waddell possibly, played at Sheffield Wednesday from 1992 to 1996. Interestingly, all of the footballers mentioned in the question have attempted to crack the UK singles chart with generally limited success. That was a lucky guess. That would explain why you're not multiplying there, Brig. Well, let's see what it's done to the scores. Yeah, Brig getting up towards the top of the danger zone, but not clear yet. Still 9 points shy, so he's going to need a correct answer, a fast answer, probably a multiplier, and to hope that DVD Smith, Toot, maybe Oni can drop down. Lupine still with that help available. Quizzle leading with 46. Lupine second, 40. Samster in third with 38. One more question this round before the final. Good luck. Here's question 5. An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge is a story by which American author? Jack London, Ernest Hemingway, Stephen Crane, Ambrose Bierce, or Bierce, possibly. Ambrose Bierce, written in 1890. Lots of help being applied there. Lupine using a nerf, Brig, Ruckus, Quizface and Brand New Halo all using multipliers. And unfortunately for Brand New Halo, they were incorrect, but as was Quizface. But Free Ruckus and Brig were both correct with a multiplier. Is it going to be enough to get them out of the danger zone? Let's find out. The answer was D. Let's reorder the board. Oh, look at this! With Brig hanging on by the skin of his teeth. 27, just getting above that danger zone line. Free Ruckus just dropping below on 26. Very well played, Brig. You've managed to get through to the final. And Samster finishing in front with 48. Quizzle and Lupine with 46. Toot with 35. Oni with 30. And Brig with 27. Very well played. You are all through to this week's final. Free Ruckus, DVD Smith, DMC, Prues, Brand New Halo and Quizface, however, I'm afraid it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye.
Pain.
DVD Smith taking the crown off Colo and Topper there. Prugs not managing to get in time to share the 9-way crown, or the 9.3-way crown. DVD Smith currently wearing it with 10 out of 20. So, it is time for the final round. Which is general knowledge. Multipliers and nerfs are inactive. It is all what you know. Whisper all answers to Stephanie's Twitch bot as before. General knowledge, no helps available, and your points are starting with the number of questions you've got correct so far out of 20, minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. I don't have a breakdown of the actual statistics here, but yes, Brig is starting on -4 points, presumably because let's say he only got 10 questions right, and he's been in the danger zone 14 times, which is not beyond the remit of possibility. That would give him a score of -4. Really poor tacticals and multipliers. Well, they all count, but you have got a bit of an uphill struggle. 18 points difference between Toot and Brig in 1st and 6th at the moment. But of course, there are 30 points available in this final round flat rate, and it is between Toot, Quizzle, Oni, Lupine, Samster, and Brig. A formidable lineup of players if ever I saw them. 14, 13, 12, 10, 9. And then -4. So quite close in the top 5, and then a bit of a gap down to Brig. But anything can happen in this game. Best of luck to you all. The final round is general knowledge. Here is question number 1. What first name links a painter born in Seville in 1599 and an Argentine footballer? Diego, Francisco, Pablo, Lionel. Possibly Lionel. And let's have a look. Quizzle fastest, Samps 2nd, Toot was 3rd, Lupine was 4th, Oni and Brig incorrect on this one. Yes, it's A, Diego Velasquez and Diego Maradona was the answer we were after there. A, let's reorder the board. Quizzle jumps into the lead, 19, Toot in 2nd with 18. This reminds me of Cryptex, wasn't it, between Quizzle and Toot back then? And it was Toot in front and then Quizzle overtaking and then Toot taking it back. Are we going to have a repeat 1-2 or possibly a 2-1 from earlier? Or will one of the other 4 players have something to say about that? Let's go on. Question number 2. The shortest verse in the King James Bible occurs shortly before which event? Is it Jesus walking on water, Transfiguration, the raising of Lazarus, the Sermon on the Mount? Funnily enough, it was a Transfiguration this weekend. It was C, the raising of Lazarus. It was Jesus wept is the shortest verse of the Bible. John 11:35. Yes, Jesus weeping at the death of his friend Lazarus, shortly before he brings him back to life, which makes the tears so there. I think it's there to demonstrate that Jesus was human as well as divine. I think is probably why John included that in the Bible. I'm not a theologian, just a theory. Oni was fastest there, Quizzle was 2nd, Lupine was 3rd, the other 3 were wrong. Going to make some interesting scores. Let's reorder the board. Quizzle at the top with 24, full 6 points clear of Toot and Oni, currently tied in 2nd on 18. Lupine in 3rd with 17, Samps has got 14, and Brig still on -4 with 3 questions to go. I think Brig, the opportunity to win this has now sailed with 12 points available. It is still within theoretical grasp of Samster, but Quizzle's got a big advantage, a whole question's worth of points ahead. Let's go on to question number 3. He wept before he remembered, yes. He was the son of God, allegedly. According to the electromagnetic spectrum, which of these waves has the longest wavelength? X-rays, radio waves, gamma rays, microwaves. Waves and rays in the same question. That's a recipe for disaster, that is. X-rays, radio waves, gamma rays, microwaves. Rays and waves. B, radio waves is what we're after there. Sam's the fastest, Brig 2nd, Oni 3rd, Quizzle was 4th, Lupine and 2 incorrect on that one. Tidal waves, possibly. Let's reorder the board. Oh, hello. Quizzy Dan with the raid. Quail break. Quail break. Dan, welcome on in. Marky V, Poker, Meredith, Dan, 5-4, Aquasulis, Tebow Bear, Foggy Broom, and Clemson, welcome to you all. Thank you so much for that raid, Dan. I hope you're keeping well. You're just in time to catch the tail end of Danger Zone, the 3rd iteration. Yes, new Danger Zone, which is just called Danger Zone, not Danger Zone 3. Let's reorder the board. Quizzle still with that lead, 5 points clear of Oni with 2 questions to go. Samps are jumping up to 3rd here now with 20. Toot's on 18, Lupine 17. Brig has at least got back into positive figures here, now on 1. Let's see what happens. It could be all over on this question, potentially. Let's take a look at question number 4. Next comes in the back. I think your maths might be off there, Bod. Question 4. Which of these people has never been a host of Robot Wars? Dara Breen, Craig Charles, Robert Llewellyn, Jeremy Clarkson. Getting that one wrong. Everyone else was correct. Only fastest, Briggs second, Lupine third, Samster fourth, Quizzle was fifth. C, Robert Llewellyn is what we were after there. Dara Breen, I think, hosted the Revive series. Jeremy Clarkson hosted the very first series, and Craig Charles hosted all the rest. Let's reorder the board. Ooh. Now this is interesting. For Brig, Toot and Lupine, it is all over in the race for the top. However, Samster can force a tie with Quizzle, and Oni is just a point behind, so it is not in the bag for Quizzle yet. It is going to come down to this last question. Good luck to you all. Gold, silver and bronze, and there will be a tiebreaker if there's a tie at the top. Everything else will be broken, will have medals applied. Although that's a thought, that might mess stuff up if we get that. We'll find out, I guess. Good luck to you all. Final question of the night. The Mason-Dixon line does not mark part of the border of which of these states? Delaware, West Virginia, Maryland or New Jersey? Oh, and Quizzle has inched it, just getting in ahead of Oni there. Lupine was actually fastest, Quizzle second, Oni third, Brig was fourth, Samster and Toot failing to find a correct answer there, though I think Samster was the first to answer. It does look like DVD Smith has secured his crown in the Boneyard. Let's reorder the board. The answer was D, New Jersey. And at the end of all that, DVD Smith reigns in the Boneyard with 15 correct answers. You will get your Boneyard medal there, DVD Smith. Yes, your first medal, the Boneyard medal, but they all count. Brig finishing in 6th with 9 points. Toot in 5th with 18. Samster in 4th with 23. Bronze medal this week goes to Lupine with 27. Oni picks up the silver with 32, but 2 points clear at the top with 34 points in the final round. Our champion, silver in Cryptex, gold in Danger Zone. The winner and the first new fanfare of Danger Zone goes to Quizzle 83. Well played, Quizzle. There is your fanfare. I got the brass out for that one. You know what, David? By about round 2, I was thinking exactly the same thing. I don't know what it is about it that is speeding it up. It might be because rather than having to press a button to look at the things on the screen, I am debugging the fastest 5, and I'm also debugging everyone who plays a help in a round. So I literally glance up at my debugger at my console, read out who said what. Because the answer is displayed straight away, there's one less button press anyway. I don't have to reveal the answer. No, actually, because I had to do that because it cleared the board. But it does feel a lot slicker. I think the whole thing was about 40 minutes, and it's normally about an hour. It feels much tighter, and that's even with me going off and playing the piano for at least 3 or 4 questions. So yeah, I feel that's a lot slicker. I hope you enjoyed the new experience. I do look forward to feedback. This has had some public testing already with older question packs. Work in progress. So we did brainstorm this quite a lot. So I'm hoping it's all pretty much there. 10 minutes of Grace Kelly and Alcity, yeah, quite. 10 pennies for every correct answer that you gave in that. So if you're in the Boneyard, multiply your number by 10. That's the number of pennies that you'll get. I'm not sure how many pennies you'll get in the top flight because it doesn't show you, but they will be added on when the credits are rolled, as well as the top 3 medals for Quizzle, Oni and Lupine. And again, they should be added automatically, as should Aaron's pennies, to whom we have to thank very much for a delicious question pack, a very nicely themed question pack, and I think very accessible and a lot of fun. Yeah, less delay waiting for people to choose to multiply the rounds. That too proves, that's a good point actually, because that can easily kill another minute or 2, 4 times over, and that's another 8 minutes gone. So yeah, a lot slicker. I think it's a lot slicker. Much more strategic, Lupine's saying as well, yeah. which is nice actually. I think simplified display helps with analysis paralysis. Yes, analysis paralysis is a nice way of thinking of that. Yes, it's all very clean and clear. So yeah, it was in need of a bit of a reboot. So great comeback then, the best since Lazarus, possibly Quizzle. Yeah, Subradel would be proud. Yes, he would. Anyway, if you have got any further thoughts on that, do hop into the Discord and pop them in the suggestions channel. I'm not expecting to see many on this, but I am expecting to see maybe quite a few on Hacker, particularly the bug reports. So thank you for them, and apologies for the breakage, the soft lock earlier on in that game. That is going to be it. I'm not going to extend any later. It's 10 past 10, which is the earliest I've finished in a very, very long time. But we are going to wrap it up there because there's lots of things happening later on in the week. I know Bash is having a week off, quite rightly so as well, a very well-deserved week off after his marathon effort at the weekend. I am going to be here on Thursday with more of the arena stuff. It might be earlier. I'm still trying to figure it out with the players in the Discord at the moment because I've got a long day Friday and I've got to do I've got to do a 2.5 hour journey on Thursday evening before a full day's adjudicating on Friday, and then a 2.5 hour journey back Friday night. So if I might do it a bit early just so I can get on the road a little bit faster. But that is going to be, the normal time is 7. We're talking about maybe doing it at 6 on Thursday. So 6 or 7 this Thursday for the arena. Yeah, not impromptu spotlight tonight. I'm going to I'll leave you wanting more this evening, I think. And Saturday's quite a big day actually. Because we are here with My Mind's Gone Blank, that's been moved from tonight, and The Hive, it was The Purge, it's now The Hive, is written by me, and then we've got The Abyss by Apodo, Mark, J. White and Toot, combination pack there. I think it's been independently written rather than collaboratively written though, so yeah, so that's The Abyss, The Hive, and, wait for it, Hosts in the Arena is happening this Saturday. That is going to be question pack written by David J. Bodycombe, game hosted by Score Count. Hosts in the Arena is going to be me versus Bash versus Bob versus Topper. For quizzing hosts from in and around the community, we are all going to be in the arena battling it out. To see who can come the champion. This is the first first reward from the charity stream from back at the end of January. The host in the arena. Once that one is done, I'm going to be coming up with an idea. Well, not coming up with an idea, but trying to fix a date for when I'm going to do my 12-hour game show creation marathon thing, create a game in 12 hours and live stream it. I'm actually inclined to think I would probably make a standalone game, quiz game that could be played in like Discord and stuff rather than a Twitch integrated one, but it's going to be a brainstorming session and open thing, so more information on that coming soon. And of course the third reward that is coming from that is Bring Back Face Off. That was a £1,500 milestone, and discussions are underway with the team who are behind the scenes furiously starting to come up with things for Face Off, which is going to monopolise a great deal of Season 7, which is going to be starting, and I know it seems like ages away, it's starting at the end of April. Yes, Bring Back Face Off. Face Off is coming back, and with some minor tweaks. It's largely going to be staying the same, but some minor tweaks, particularly on the qualifying part of it. Got a very, very interesting idea about the qualifier, which is all going to happen on the season premiere on the 3rd of April, Saturday the 23rd of April. I'm not going to say anything too much more for now, Lupin, because I haven't implemented yet and we're still ironing out the fine details, but Face Off is coming back for a second tournament, and that is going to take up pretty much the whole of Season 7. And I have scheduled Season 7, so at some point in the reasonably near future, question writers, expect me to start saying, I need packs for X, Y, and Z, and we'll do the sign-up process, and we'll do it all over again for Season 7, which is going to run from 24th of April to about the 17th of July, I think, and then I'm off to Spain for a week. I've got a friend's wedding in Spain, but that's happening at the end. We're having a holiday first. I think we're going to Barcelona or somewhere for a week, and then we're going on to Guadalupe for a friend's wedding in
Spain.
Yes, indeed. Yes, so I'll time that right. In
Spain. Spain.
That's close enough. Spain, yes. So that's going to be season 7. God, season 7, where does the time go? Yeah, that's coming up in April. So keep your eyes open for more information on how to get involved with the qualifiers and the tournament of Face Off coming very, very soon. But before all that, the 12-hour Create a Game live on stream project and hosts in the arena between myself, Bash, Topper and Bob, as hosted by Scott and written by David. That's going to be on Saturday at the end of the stream, which has also got My Mind's Gone Blank, The Hive and The Abyss. So I do hope that you will join me for that. And that is going to be it. That is it from tonight. No spontaneity, just a stream that finishes at a reasonable time, I think. So thank you all very much for playing. Thank you to our question writers as well. Have we got anyone we could go and raid? Game's done quicker doing Pokemon Stadium. Or there's lots of people playing Sonic. Let's go give Tej some love. I think we should give Tej some love. Tej is a friend of mine from Hudson's community. Smaller streamer, but a Sonic speedrunner. He's a good guy. And we should go and say #not3. That's going to be our raid nest. We're going to go raid Tej, give him some love. For now, thank you again for joining me. You've been watching Game Night. I've been Royal Fudge. I hope you've enjoyed the new Game Hacker, or newish Game Hacker, and the newly improved Danger Zone. Look forward to your feedback. Thank you again to our writers. Score count with news just in. Ben hates Knuckles. Can neither confirm nor deny. I quite like Knuckles, actually. Anyway, until Thursday, when I'm going to be here with the arena at 6 or 7, I look forward to seeing you then. Enjoy the closing credits of Danger Zone, which has finally got some closing credits rather than just repeating the opening credits. Until next time, I've been Royal Flush. You've been watching Game Night. Stay safe, take care, peace out, and good night.